Hi my dear students, welcome to Raghav Math e-learning. In today's class, you can learn how to find a range of functions which are having inverse trigonometric functions. Already I have done series of videos on domain and ranges. I give the links in the description. Once you watch all those videos, definitely you can get good knowledge to solve the problems related to domain and ranges of the function. Coming to today's class. So now we are going to discuss about the range of functions involving inverse trigonometric functions. See, to understand the class, you must have this knowledge. Already you learnt all these things, but once we recollect that, see here sine inverse x. So domain and range of sine inverse x. Domain of sine inverse x is closed interval minus 1 comma 1, range is closed minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Coming to cos inverse x, it is defined in the interval closed minus 1 comma 1 and range is closed 0 comma closed pi. Is it? Coming to tan inverse x, domain is real number set and range is open interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Coming to cot inverse x, domain is real number set and range is open interval 0 comma pi. Coming to cosecant inverse x, domain is real number set minus open interval minus 1 comma 1. Is it? That is, you know, minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Is it? And range for this, that is closed interval minus pi by 2 minus 0. Why? Because you know cosecant 0 is not defined. Coming to secant inverse x, domain is same r minus minus 1 1, that is minus infinity closed minus 1 union closed interval 1 comma infinity, and range is closed 0 closed pi minus singleton pi by 2. Is it? At pi by 2 secant function is not defined. You must remember all these things, and with that in my last video also I gave this information how to find range of quadratic. So if x square coefficient is positive, the quadratic is open upward parabola, so minimum exists. Maximum approaching to infinity, is it? It is going up, is it? So here that minimum value is what? 4ac minus b square by 4a. And if x square coefficient is negative, then it is open downward parabola. What will exist? Maximum exists, and that maximum value is what? 4ac minus b square by 4a. And what about the least value? It is going down, so least value approaches to minus infinity. Is it clear? Coming to first one, we have to find range of cos inverse mod 1 minus x square. Okay, see here, to find range of this function, first we find the values what we are giving for cos inverse function. I mean input of cos inverse function. Here what is input of cos inverse function? It is mod 1 minus x square. Is it? So I am taking that mod 1 minus x square as y. So let y equal to mod 1 minus x square. So given function become what now? Cos inverse y. Is it? We have to find the values of cos inverse y. To find the values of cos inverse y, you should know y values. So you have to find all the values of this. Is it? See here, in this we have 1 minus x square. Is 1 minus x square less than or equal to 1? Yes. Why? Because 1 minus a positive, definitely less than 1 only. Is it? If you subtract something positive from 1, then no doubt at all you get a value which is less than 1. Suppose if x is 0, then by that time we get 1. So 1 minus x square always less than or equal to 1. Is it? So here 1 minus x square less than or equal to 1 means 1 minus x square values belongs to minus infinity to closed interval 1. Is it? But what we want? We want modulus of this. Is it? So mod 1 minus x square belongs to, you take modulus to every value of this interval, is it? So if you take modulus to every value for this interval, you can get only positive values. Among those positive values, what is the least one? Yes, it is 0, is it? Why? Because between minus infinity and 1 we have 0. There if you take mod 0, then that become 0. So the least value after taking modulus is 0. So closed interval 0. Can you guess what is the greatest value? Yes, greatest value approaches to plus infinity. Is it? Why? Because we are taking modulus to every value. So greatest approaches to plus infinity. Is it clear? Okay. Mod 1 minus x square is what? Y. So we got y belongs to closed 0 infinity. Is it? But what is the given function? That is cos inverse. I have taken it is y na. So cos inverse y. Cos inverse y is defined. When it is defined, minus 1 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1. But what we got? 0 to infinity. But y should be less than or equal to 1. But here we have the values more than 1 also included, is it? So you neglect all those values. So we can take that y belongs to closed 0, closed 1. Is it right? Now y values belongs to closed 0 comma closed 1 means 0 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1. For what function we find range? Cos inverse y. So we want cos inverse y values. You apply cos inverse function on this inequation. Is cos inverse function increasing function or decreasing function? You must know, is it? So here d by dx of cos inverse x. What is it? Minus 1 by root 1 minus x square. Is it negative? Yes, it is negative. What function it is? Decreasing function. Is it? You remember like that. That's better. So cos inverse is decreasing. If you apply decreasing function on one inequation, then what will happen? Inequation sign changes. So here we get cos inverse 0 less than become greater than or equal to cos inverse y greater than or equal to cos inverse 1. Is it? What is cos inverse 0? It is pi by 2 greater than or equal to cos inverse y greater than or equal to cos inverse 1 is 0. You write them in reverse order. What we get? 0 less than or equal to cos inverse y less than or equal to pi by 2. Is it? So cos inverse y values belongs to what? Closed interval 0 comma closed interval pi by 2. So range of this function is closed interval 0 comma pi by 2. Is it clear? Now we have to find range of cot inverse x square minus 4x plus 5. So now I will take y equal to x square minus 4x plus 5. Then the given function become cot inverse y. So we have to find range of cot inverse y. To find range of cot inverse y, you should know the values of y. Is it? So first we find all the values of y. So y is a quadratic, right? So here you have to find range of this quadratic. We know how to find range of a quadratic. That is what? First we take that x square coefficient. What is it? 1. Is it positive? Yes, it is positive. So now it is what? Open upward parabola. For open upward parabola, what will exist? Least exists. That is minimum. So minimum value. What is minimum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. Is it? So you find that what is it? 4ac. So 4 into 1 into 5. 20 minus b square. It is 16 by 4a. It is 4. 4 by 4. What is it? 1. Is it? So minimum value of this function is 1. What about maximum? Yes, it is going up. So it approaches to infinity. Is it? So here range of this function, that is range of x square, range of that quadratic x square minus 4x plus 5 is equal to minimum is 1, maximum approaches to infinity. So 1 to infinity. This is range of quadratic, means y, is it? So y belongs to closed one infinity, is it? Cot inverse y, domain is real number set. So for every value of y it is defined. So not a problem. Here y belongs to closed one infinity means 1 less than or equal to y less than infinity. Is it clear? Right. What function you have to apply? Cot inverse function. Is it increasing or decreasing? You must know. Why? Because if it is decreasing, then there is no change in inequation sign. But if it is decreasing, inequation sign changes. Is it? So here cot inverse x. Suppose you get doubt, then you find derivative to that. What is derivative of cot inverse x? Minus 1 by 1 plus x square. So is it positive or negative? Yes, here it is negative. Increasing function or decreasing function? Yes, it is decreasing function. If you apply decreasing function, then inequation sign changes, is it? So here you tell what is cot inverse 1? Pi by 4 greater than or equal to cot inverse y less than become greater than. If y approaches to infinity, then cot inverse function approaching to what? 0, is it? So here it is 0. Now you write them in reverse order. 0 less than cot inverse y less than or equal to pi by 4. So cot inverse y values are between 0 and pi by 4. What is range of this function? Open interval 0, closed interval pi by 4. Is it clear? Moving to next, we have to find range of sine inverse square root of x square plus x plus 1. So first you have to find all these values, is it? Suppose I am taking that is y again. So let y equal to square root of x square plus x plus 1. So first we think about the quadratic. What is the quadratic here? X square plus x plus 1. What is x square coefficient? Yes, it is 1, positive. Positive means what parabola it is? Open upward parabola. What will exist? Minimum exists. Yes. What is minimum value? 4ac minus b square by 4a. Is it? So what about that? 4ac, a1, c1. So 4 into 1 into 1. 4 minus b square, b is 1. So it is 1 by 4a. So what is it? 4. So totally it is 3 by 4. Is it? Minimum 3 by 4. Maximum it is approaching to infinity. Is it? So range of this x square plus x plus 1. I mean x square plus x plus 1 belongs to closed interval 3 by 4 to infinity. Is it? But what we want? We want square root of this. Is it? So here square root of x square plus x plus 1 belongs to, you take square root to all these values. Then what we get? Closed interval root 3 by root 4 is 2 to infinity. Is it? So here if you take square root to all these values, again maximum approaching to what? Infinity only. So this. Is it y? Yes. So y belongs to closed interval root 3 by 2 infinity. Is it? Okay. Listen carefully. Here y values belongs to this. But what is given function? Sine inverse. I have taken this is y. So sine inverse y. So we know that sine inverse y is defined. When it is defined, minus 1 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1. Is it? So y must be in between minus 1 and 1. So y must be less than or equal to 1. But in this interval we have the values more than 1. So neglect all those values. So y belongs to closed interval root 3 by 2 to closed interval 1. Is it? So what is meaning of this? That is root 3 by 2 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1. What function you have to apply now? Sine inverse. Is sine inverse function increasing function or decreasing function? Increasing function. Why? Because if you take its derivative, you can understand that. derivative of sin inverse x? 1 by root 1 minus x square. 1 always positive. Square root function always positive. Totally it is positive. So what function it is? Increasing function. So if you apply increasing function, no change in inequation sign. So less than or equal to sin inverse y less than or equal to sin inverse 1. Is it? What is sin inverse root 3 by 2? It is pi by 3 less than or equal to this sin inverse y less than or equal to sin inverse 1. What is it? Pi by 2. So what is range of this function? Closed interval pi by 3 to pi by 2. So required range closed interval pi by 3 comma closed interval pi by 2. Is it clear? See here. We have to find range of tan inverse square root of x square minus 2x plus 2. So first we take this is y. Okay. And we find all these values and then we think about tan inverse that. Is it? So I am taking this is y. So y equal to square root of x square minus 2x plus 2. Is it? First we consider this quadratic. So here for x square minus 2x plus 2. Is it? So you know the process. What is it? We take x square coefficient, it is positive, open upward, we find minimum. Is it? That is the way. But easily you can do this. Listen carefully. I can write it as x minus 1 whole square plus 1. Can I write like this? Now you observe, is it like 1 plus something positive? 1 plus something positive. So 1 plus something positive means, is it more than 1? Yes. If it is 0, then total value become 1. Is it? So can I take it greater than or equal to 1? Yes. It is always greater than or equal to 1. So x square minus 2x plus 2 greater than or equal to 1 means x square minus 2x plus 2 belongs to closed interval 1 to infinity. Is it? But what we want? Square root of this. So square root of x square minus 2x plus 2 belongs to, take square root to all values, then square root 1 again 1. So if you take square root to all these values, again the greatest approaching to infinity only. So we take it is again infinity. Is it y? Yes. So we got y belongs to closed interval 1 infinity. See here, this function is tan inverse. Is tan inverse defined at everywhere? Yes, tan inverse defined at everywhere. So you can take all these values. So here we have 1 less than or equal to y less than infinity. So what function you have to apply on this inequation? Tan inverse. But is tan inverse increasing or decreasing? Yes, tan inverse is increasing. What is its derivative? D by dx of tan inverse x. What is it? It is 1 by 1 plus x square. So here it become what? Tan inverse 1. Pi by 4, no change in inequation sign. Why? Because it is increasing function. So here less than or equal to tan inverse y. So if y approaches to infinity, it is pi by 2. So what is range of given function? Closed interval pi by 4 to open interval pi by 2. Is it clear? Now we have to find range of f of x equal to sin inverse x square plus 1 by x square plus 2. Okay. See here. First we have to find all the values of this. Is it? So we take that is y. So let y equal to x square plus 1 by x square plus 2. Now you have to find range of this. Okay. Listen carefully. See, do cross multiplication. We get x square y plus 2y is equal to x square plus 1. You take that x square common, you get y minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 2y. Is it? So what we got? X square equal to 1 minus 2y by y minus 1. Is it? How to find range for this? So when it is defined, I mean for what values of x it is defined, those values of y are called range. Is it? See, Is it x square? Yes. So it must be what? Positive. So here x is defined when 1 minus 2y by y minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. Is it right? So it is x square. So it must be non-negative. Is it? So it must be greater than or equal to 0. So here we have to simplify it. Multiply with minus. What is that? 2y minus 1 by y minus 1 greater than become less than or equal to 0. Is it? Now you have to solve this inequation. Is it? How to solve this type of inequation? You take real line. You take one real line. You find y values. From numerator, what is y value? 1 by 2. Y is 1 by 2. Denominator, what is y value? Y is 1. Is it? It is infinity, it is minus infinity. You do one thing. Rightmost, you take positive. You can take it blindly. You want, you verify. Take, suppose after 1, take 2. Positive? Yes, positive. Negative? Positive. Change them alternatively. What we want? Less than 0. Is it right? So, you can take 1 by 2 to 1. Now, here the question is closed interval or open interval. So, if you take closed interval to 1, what will happen? Denominator becomes 0. So, for 1 it is open interval. 1 by 2? Yes, numerator 0. 0 by something that become 0. Is it? So, y values are what? Y belongs to closed interval 1 by 2 to 1. Is it clear? Okay. Now, we have the y values. So, what? 1 by 2 less than or equal to y less than 1. What function you have to apply? You have to apply sine inverse function. Is it increasing function or decreasing? Yes, it is increasing function. So, we get sine inverse 1 by 2 is less than or equal to sine inverse y is less than sine inverse 1. What is sine inverse 1 by 2? Is it pi by 6? Less than or equal to sine inverse y less than pi by 2. So, all these values are between pi by 6 to pi by 2. So, range of given function is closed interval pi by 6, open interval pi by 2. So, this is range of given function. See, coming to fifth one, we have to find range of sin inverse x plus cos inverse x plus tan inverse x. Okay. See here, to find range of this function, first we think about the inputs of the function. So, what inputs we are giving to that function, based on that we can get the range. Is it? See, sin inverse x, you know sin inverse x is defined when x belongs to closed minus 1 comma 1. Is it? Cos inverse x is defined when x belongs to closed minus 1 comma 1. Tan inverse x is defined for all real number set. Now, what is domain of the function? That is intersection of all the three. So, common part to all the three is closed minus 1 comma 1. So, what inputs we are going to give this function? The values from minus 1 to 1. Is it? Okay. Now, the given function become f of x equal to, what is sin inverse x plus cos inverse x? It is pi by 2 plus what? Tan inverse x. Now, we have to find all the values of pi by 2 plus tan inverse x. Is it? Right. Listen carefully. Here, what x we are taking? Minus 1 to 1. So, minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1. What function you have to apply? Tan inverse. Is tan inverse increasing function or decreasing function? Increasing. How to remember? Derivative of tan inverse x. Positive. 1 by 1 plus x square. So, increasing function. Apply tan inverse. So, if you apply increasing function, there is no change in inequation sign. So, less than or equal to tan inverse 1. Is it? What is tan inverse minus 1? Minus pi by 4 less than or equal to tan inverse x less than or equal to pi by 4. But what is the given function? Pi by 2 plus this. So, add pi by 2. What we can get? Pi by 2 minus pi by 4. So pi by 4 less than or equal to pi by 2 plus tan inverse x, that is given function, less than or equal to pi by 4 plus pi by 2, it is 3 pi by 4. So what is range of given function? So range of given function is closed interval pi by 4, closed interval 3 pi by 4. Is it clear? This is range of given function. My dear students, hope you understood this concept. Share this video with your friends, subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to get latest notifications. Thank you.